Welcome to our Chase for the Candy Cup quarterfinals. We have come this far. We are down to 8 candies in our ongoing candy tournament. Great to have you with us. I'm Davey, the host of The Sandwich Show. It's always a pleasure to do this with you. And nice to have you. Thank you so much for waiting. I'm sorry for starting 30 minutes late. But let's get right to it. I mean, this is a very basic setup. Very basic setup. So here we go. Quarterfinals. It's as simple as this. Oh. You know what? Let me go back a couple. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a second. I've lost my place in the... Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I put the wrong slide in there. Okay. Alright, I'll fix that. Okay. So here are the matchups tonight. It's actually pretty simple. We have Reese's versus Ferrero Rocher, Cadbury Mini Eggs versus Nerds Gummy Clusters, Coffee Crisp versus Maple Candy, Peach Rings versus Snickers. That's what you got. We talked about it last week. I know there's a lot of outrage over these matchups. I get it. But that is it. We have only 4 matchups. We'll do one every 20 minutes or so. And may the best candy win. And as mentioned, all the sponsors of the various candies are going to be eligible to win a supply of that candy. So I think we have a lot of people invested. I want to say hello to a lot of people. 4 rounds, 4 very important rounds. Absolutely. I just hope all the candies have fun except for Reese's. Great to see you. Annie, great to see you. J-Man, welcome in. King, good to see you. Give me get a shout out to King Dambreaker. What up, King? It's good to see you. BC. Go Peach Rings or Fuzzy Peach. Let's go, PC. I love it. Nice to have you here, too. Rahomo, good. Welcome in. Rothgar, welcome in. Aaron, the Luna Raccoon, welcome in. And Mocker Plays. Lovely to have you all here. Fantastic stuff. So, yeah, we got a lot happening here tonight. So we'll try to get to this, since we started late, we can get to these a little bit quicker. And then we're going to have, like, a lot of time after these 4 important rounds. To do whatever, so we can just chat or whatever we want to do. So, all right, let's do it. Here we go. So let's see. I shouldn't do that song again. I just did it last stream, but it's okay. How is your... I'm not gonna ask questions like that. Asking a question of how is your week going when I know the answer to my question is not good. But tonight's good. Tonight's going well. Tonight's nice. Like let's go do this. So let's have at it. I mean, very exciting. Everything is fine. Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. Aaron says, I know how I'm voting each round. Friendships will be on the ropes at the end of this, I'm sure. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We kind of saw it play out. So, in earlier rounds, yeah, fine. Yeah, but I'm glad you all made it. I'm glad you're still safe for now. I'm gonna say the same to myself. By the way, Father's Day is coming up around the corner, so happy preemptive Father's Day to those of you who are about to do the thing for your fathers this coming weekend. Hope that goes well. But away we go. Let's get into it. So, the first matchup we're going to have tonight, we're going to start off slow. I don't think it's going to be that slowly. And, you know, Erin said that she had her votes figured out for these rounds. You're going to absolutely have your vote for this one. So, let's go. Let's do it. Here we go. All right. It's that time again. So, here we go. We're going to go, we're going to start. Oh no, what did I just do? Okay. I think I got it. Okay. We're good. Oh, E-Room, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Vote nerds or consider yourself dead to me. That is all. Thank you for the raid, E-Room. Welcome in. Great to see you again. Here we go. The riot! I predict a riot! Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What's good? How you doing, Erum and Baobam and Miss Urlo? All the people. Mem Loss, welcome in. Hope you don't forget this stream tonight, though. But nice to have you. Shout out to Erum Kim, welcome in. Peekaboo Drop. I can see you all have been very invested in this tournament. So thank you so much for raiding in tonight. And I hope you're well. And great opportunity for all of you from the raid to vote on these remaining 8 candies. Pick your favorite, and we'll see how it goes. I'm Davey. I'm a variety streamer based in Los Angeles. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm the host of the Sandwich Show. We do interviews. We do things like this. This Candy Cup tournament. It's an exciting time. So we're ready to roll this out and keep it moving as we head into the weekend. Wait, is the stream stripe here? What's going on, Carla? Welcome in. Welcome in. Death by Aaron or death by... Wait, what is this? Death by Aaron or death by Ferrer? Not great option. Erup's stream was great. Fun stream. Got to level 29, 30 at WOS. Couple good rounds. Love it. Romo Band reaches peanut pickup. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right, but we've done... It's been done. It's been done. Well, welcome, Carlo. We'd love to get your votes as well. I've been thinking of you a little bit too, Carlo. I'm gonna like to talk to you. I'm gonna have to reach out to you after stream because I'm planning some travel, and some of that will involve Central New York. I'm just putting that out there. But so that'll be in August. But yeah, that's a move. That's a move. I've been warned. Indeed, you've been warned. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. So let's get to our first vote of the evening. And is going to be, are you ready? Quarterfinal round begins. And we begin with... Oh, it's this one. With... I'm trying to find the music. Okay. Here it comes. Cadbury Mini Eggs versus Nerds Gummy Clusters. Who do you have? All right, everybody ready to go? Are your fingers primed to hit the vote button? Okay. Aaron, I'm going to give you the countdown, and then we'll start the vote. We have a 2-minute vote coming up. Annie, you nailed it. Anticipation. Okay. I'm going to do it a little differently tonight. We're going to start in 3, so we're going to go forward count. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. There we go. Pick the best. Be wise. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Already, look at the score. Like 2 seconds into this, we got 5-3 the vote for Cadbury Mini Eggs. Oh no. I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight necessarily, but oh, there we go. Now it's up to 5-4. Okay. Wow. Oh dear. Aaron might have been on point with the rage prediction. At least people are dead to him. Miss Urlo, good to see you. Welcome. Aaron says I'm losing friends. Oh, we got a tie. It is tied at 6-6. It's 7-6 as we go with about 1 minute and 10 seconds left in our vote. 7-10 to me. Oh wow, what a start to this vote. We have such a battle going. And one more, now it's tied at 7. Under 1 minute to go, and we have a deadlock. We're deadlocked even. 50% of the vote going one way, 50% of the vote going the other. Wow. Now that's an exciting way to roll this out. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so we one half is right, the other half very wrong. Here comes Getting Clusters taking the lead with under 30 seconds remaining in our vote. Wow, but what an incredible show of support. Thank you everybody for voting so far in this first of our quarterfinal matchups. That's fantastic stuff. Look at that. All right, 10 seconds to go. Can anyone tie the score and keep this contest moving? 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Any lurkers? No! It's gonna be Nerds Gummy Clusters for the W. What a battle that was! That was an exciting match for sure. Congratulations. I'm glad I won today, but I want those 7 names. That was an impressive battle. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. That is a spirited fight. Welcome. Well done, everybody. Okay, so let me log the results. 8. 7 for Nerds. I mean, for the mini eggs. Wow. Kudos to Nerds Gummy Clusters for getting it done, though. It was well earned for sure. Okay. So we'll have our next matchup in a few minutes. Not too long from now, because I know that I just want to make sure that one particularly friendly member of our community is in our chat tonight, if they can be, for this pivotal matchup that may involve, I don't know, again, we were talking about friendships potentially getting lost, like, you know, that certainly could be in play with this too, with this matchup too. It's kind of a crazy situation right now, so we'll see where that takes us, but you know, a very exciting start to this to our quarterfinal round. So congratulations, Nerds Gummy Clusters on to the semifinals, which means they only have to win one more battle in order to get to the final round on Wednesday. And the final round will also be on Wednesday, so we're gonna do it all in one go. So okay. I'm looking for a thing. I think I found it. Okay. Okay, there we go. J-Man says, I was the 8th post. J-Man, I do not have money. You hope my check is in the mail, J-Man. That is so funny. Oh, gosh. But we're just in for, this is just the beginning of what's going to be a really, really fun, which could be a really fun night. So kudos again. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, let's see. We only have 4 matchups tonight, so this is, we can really chat and just do some smack talking in between everything else. So King says posted, dated, out of state, third-party check, but it is in the mail, right? Yeah, bamboozled again, says J-Man. Oh no. So tonight, I've been talking about it on Discord and Instagram a lot. I'm on a diet, but it's a good diet. Like, this is a shawarma salad. Not a lot of it. Most of it's gone, but I really like it. Very, very good. This is where we learn my friendship clearly isn't enough for J-Man. Nice to know. BC says, "Oh, that is way too healthy." Yeah. I mean, it is tasty for what it's worth, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's been worth it so far. I've lost so far 7 pounds, and I'm kind of teetering on losing 8 pounds at this point. And this is only after a week, so like, it'll go slower than that in the weeks to come. But very good start. Constant exercise. It's good for health. Carlos says, okay, who are you? What have you done with our Davy? More importantly, where are the sandwiches? That's a great question. That's a good question. Sandwiches will still happen on occasion. They'll be sporadic more than not. But slathered with dressing. Yeah, slathered with dressing, I will admit, but you know, it's pretty good though. This is the new South Journey I'm supporting. Yay! Thank you, Aaron. Yeah. But regular Davy will be back once I've completed my goal, which is to lose 25 pounds. Like, or if not lose 25 pounds, but like put myself in a position where my body is more toned, right? And more in shape to do like things like swimming and running and stuff like that. So, so I'm very happy with how things are going to start. and I'm glad to continue. I really appreciate all the support on Instagram too. Like that was really great, and Discord for that matter. Like thank you. Like, and Aaron says this is the new health journey, Davey. We're supporting it. Thank you. Welcome to Davey. Used to eat sandwiches. BC says I'm in shape, round. I appreciate you. There's no right or wrong answer. You know, that's the thing. You know, this is just what I felt like was the right thing to do this week. The streamer formerly who ate sandwiches. That's pretty good. But yeah. But I do still have a sandwich every now and again. Like even last night I had one. Like I had a grilled cheese from In-N-Out, which is it's like this big, and great. I loved it. It was really good. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a balance to be had. Davey's eating sandwich in moderation. Exactly. Oh, thank you. So I've got some announcements before we get to our next matchup. King says, ooh, GG in the grilled cheese. Oh, thank you. And I will say this, like, you might actually have an In-N-Out relatively closer if you end up making it on, you know, getting out. If you end up finding yourself encountering an In-N-Out at some point in the near future, their grilled cheese is very good. Like, even though it's just the cheeseburger without the burger, they do a great job with it. So like, I recommend. You can ask for it without lettuce. Sometimes it's a little less strange because, like, with the lettuce, it's a little different. But I think it tastes great with the lettuce. But it would be more like a regular grilled cheese if you leave in the tomato and the onions and everything else. But leave out the lettuce. So, okay. So I want to announce a couple things as far as the sandwich show coming up. We have our next guest, and we have some big events coming up. Aaron says grilled cheese with bacon was lunch today. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Pump it up for you, Aaron. That's so good. Oh my gosh, can't go wrong. What kind? Would you know offhand what the bread was? B says you had me at bacon. I love it. All right. So announcements. We mentioned one of these on Discord. We didn't mention everything. Okay. First of all, Monday night, I would like to invite all of you to join us on Sandwichville Discord for the Princess Bride, courtesy of our good friend Rahomo, who redeemed the movie night, movie night feature in our in our chat points. So please join us. Where we'll start the movie at 10 o'clock Eastern on Monday on Discord. Just find us on the general channel. We'll be watching the movie there. And I'll host it. I'll put it up on I'll get my Disney Plus thing going, and then we'll put it on together. Best basic sandwich, white bread. White bread can, yeah, that's a pretty good combo for a grilled cheese. Yeah, so that's a solid choice. Monday, I think I'm free. Nice. That's awesome, Aaron. It would be great to have you there. And likewise, friend, anybody, if you went to JevCon, by the way, let your fellow JevCon constituents know. I will do the same. That we will do this again. Like, we will be doing this movie night because I'd love to have everybody there too. I think it'd be really fun. But that goes for everyone in the sandwich community. So please come on by. It's a great movie, obviously. Iconic. You know, one other person who I want to invite, and it's like the most obvious. Like, who would be the most obvious person outside of like the JevCon folk and our folk and King and you know, Crickster and Jordy? But aside from our other regulars, who is the most obvious Twitch user or Twitch community member to invite? Actually, Twitch community member and mod. So who would be the most obvious person to invite to this event? And the hint is, like, the name is literally a reference to the movie. So, like, good guess. No, but no. Robert, thank you for a 47-month resub. Holy cow. We need to have the movie night over at Jed's night. Yeah, that too. We should do a movie night on Jed's server as well. I mean, Iocane, absolutely. Iocane Powder. And big shout to Io. I will reach out to Io and see if Io will be around for that, because I think it'd be amazing to just revisit that movie once again. So, super duper. Yeah, and I also I'm hoping Io can join us for the other item in our upcoming events, Karaoke night volume. We'll figure out what the night is. We'll figure out the volume in a minute. But I think it might be volume 22 at this point. Karaoke night becomes Broadway edition on June 26th. So if you would like to sing with us, reach out on our Discord, !Discord to find our Discord server, or DM me, and we'll put that together. That'll be really fun. Just an assortment of show tunes, musical theater productions, movie musicals, Disney productions too will count. All that works. So, volume, who the heck knows? I know. We've done so many of them. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's been a great journey, though. I'm glad we get to do so many of these every year. Jameis's brunch was French toast. Made another round for Annie's birthday with actual challah instead of just sandwich bread. Oh, the challah sounds like a good call. That sounds really good. Rothgar says I had a peanut butter and jam sandwich for lunch today. Ooh, a quality choice. Very satisfying. Simple but satisfying, you know. J-Man says live deals have been made. Let's go. Now I need to decide which musicals to pick songs with. Yeah, and a lot of good choices, right? Yeah, did we miss Annie's birthday? Was it Annie's birthday recently? Did it just happen, or is it still about to happen? Yeah, happy birthday, Annie. You're in our chat. Let's go this. Aaron says, wait, did we miss Annie's birthday? Annie, happy birthday. Ron says, what? I know. Crazy. All right. Annie, you're very welcome. I hope it's been a good birthday for you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you here tonight, too. So, happy birthday, Annie. So good to see you. 90! Coming out of the lurks to say happy birthday, Annie. I assume you were lurking. I don't know. Maybe you just popped in, but... Wait, is it today? It is for another few... Oh my gosh, Annie! Do you want a song or anything? Like, do you want me to sing a song or something for your birthday? Please let me know. I would love to do something for you. Yes, even this. Would you like a bean for your birthday? If you want to. Sing happy birthday, I mean. Oh, of course, of course. Let's sing happy birthday. If I can remember what the chords were to the song. Hold on, I got you. I got this. Hold on, I got this. I think I got this. Okay. Got it. Nighty says, I miss you guys. Aw, you miss you too. I know. I've been thinking of you all as well. We had such a good time over at JevCon a few weeks ago. Like, it was great. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out where this is. I might have to go scroll back a little bit for this. It's been a while. Okay. Yeah, got it. Happy birthday is great. I don't need a bean. That sounds good. Aaron says, but you could get a bean for free. Free! All it takes is a simple yes. And so many people in our chat would be happy. All right. Let's get the happy birthday ready to go for you, Annie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Happy birthday. And let me see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Happy birthday to you. I will eventually memorize that, but happy birthday, Annie! I hope. Oh, and Aaron just removed a ban on Reese's peanut butter cups. Wow. You know, magical things are happening tonight. Magical things are happening. Thank you so much. Yeah, Aaron says, happy birthday, Annie. We love you. We do. Y'all, you don't even know how good food can be until you've had a meal cooked by Anne and Laura. It's incredibly good. Incredibly good. And you know what? And you know what else? It is time for our next matchup in our chase for the Candy Cup. So here we go. Good luck too. Oh my gosh, Cat's raiding us too! Holy cow! Thank you so much for the raid. I think Cat is here for the candy debacle. That's what you called it. Welcome in. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Thank you so much for the raid, dorks. I will get this right one day. But welcome in, Cat. It's great to see you. How was your stream? And yes, definitely go follow our pal Cat, aka Dorks Dorkzilla. It's like, oh, it is Dorkzilla. Okay. Got you. And Henry, welcome in. Thank you very much for joining us via the raid. Cat says it was good. We were doing the app, and it's the best. That's the best. Welcome in. I'm Dave. We're a variety streamer based in somewhere. And we're doing the chase for the candy cup tonight. Welcome. It's good to have you all here with us tonight. The I at the end is supposed to be a Roman numeral. Oh, Dorkzilla 1. Okay. That is cool. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. And yeah, we all know Cat. I met Cat over at TwitchCon last year. That was a vibe. And go follow Cat for sure. Like, Cat's an amazing artist. By the way, if you're interested to know, Cat is responsible for many of the emotes in Subtracted Cat's channel. They're the most adorable emotes imaginable, so definitely give it a go. I can give you an example of one. That one, like the one, the high emote, or the one with the... Oh, the sub badges. Yeah. Oh, the sub badge. Okay. Sub badges. Copy. Okay, so the sub badge, and they are very adorable sub badges. So like the sub badge, which Subby didn't have for a long time, but Cat has created sub badges for Subtracted Cat's channel. Thank you for my mistake. But yeah, they are awesome though. Like the sub badges, like there's one of like Subby like getting up, and or like the cat like coming out of a box, and then there's one of them stretching out. So like they're really, really well thought out sub badges. So Cat says I appreciate that. You're very welcome. And Cat adds, it was a lot of fun making those. I love it. I love that it started from a box, then suddenly Cat. Yeah, for sure. It's a really cool story being told through these sub badges, which is all the more reason to subscribe to Subtracted Cat's channel, a variety streamer that we're all good friends with, and shout out to Subby, of course, and it's just like they always say, like donuts. Like, is there anything Subby can't do? Like, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like Subby can do just about anything in the world. All right, so friends, thank you for the rating once again. I'm Davey again, variety streamer. I have interviews. I do food tasting. I am on a diet. I mean, calling it a diet's a little unfair because it's not necessarily a diet. It's just a new way of eating. Diet implies I'm eating like a lot less calories. I'm eating a little less calories. I'm just, the calories that I'm eating are different. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily eating that much less food. I'm just eating different food. So, you know, we'll be more selective with our sandwiches. I have a chicken shawarma salad dinner tonight. Yeah. Nice, spot on. You could do a slider of the week instead of a full-on sandwich. BC says I'm not allowed to miss a vote. No, you didn't. We have just been doing announcements. We got a couple of raids, but now, Rothgar Aurora. I'm still waiting. Is Trina with us tonight? Maybe Trina's out and about, which is fine. But Trina has been a big supporter of one of the candies on the next matchup. Aaron says, haven't seen a Trina day. Maybe I should ping Trina. I don't normally do this, but since it's Trina, I think I might. So, hold on a sec. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna give it another like minute or two. I predicted die. That needs a quote. Give it up for Memloss with that. That was very good. It's really good. That is really good. Oh my goodness, what a line! Please, if anyone has the wherewithal to quote that, I would be most obliged. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, King. I appreciate the that is fantastic. I'm gonna give it give it another 5 minutes for Trina, but while we do that, we'll set up the music for our next round. Yeah, this has been a really fun event to do, and I appreciate all your support, everyone. Like, it's been super duper. We will continue to do more of the same. So, okay, we'll put this music back up. All right. I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna do like a timer to count down to the next round. So hold on a second. We're gonna. Okay. All right. So before we get to the next matchup, we're gonna give a 2-minute timer. Hopefully Trina can check in. If not, it's okay. Hopefully the rest of Trina's community can jump in and vote on her behalf. By the way, there's a really good opportunity. I might end up meeting Trina in August. I'm very, very, very excited about that possibility. I have a tentative trips planned for several parts of Canada and certain parts of New York State. So we'll see. Again, it just depends on what I'm allowed to do by then. That goes for anybody right now, but assuming that's in order, I think it'll be a really fun trip. I mean, work will definitely improve the time. I'll put that in a little bit. All right, down to a minute, and then we'll start our vote. So thank you for waiting, everybody. This will be a very, very good vote. Crickster, welcome in. Good to see you. Runs through streaking with Coffee Crisp on a banner trailing behind me. I love the spirit, Crickster. This is great. Okay. You've come at a fantastic time, Crickster. Coffee Crisp is about to be the next matchup. Against who? We'll tell you in 28 seconds. All right. That's going to do it, more or less. We got 7 seconds. If Trina can't beat your defender, does it mean the candy is worth it? Does it still mean the candy is worth it? I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, let's just put it that way. Like, it's pretty good. Like, we've had it. We had it at TwitchCon last year. I've had it before as well. It is rather, rather good candy. It's quite a treat. Versus, I'm just saying. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Our next matchup. Let me reset the timer first before I do this. All right. And it is Coffee Crisp versus Maple Candy. All right. Let's do this. Is it this one? That's not the one I was looking for. Hold on, we're gonna start this vote in a minute, but just let me get the right cue here before I start this. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of... this is good, this is good. Let's go with it. Okay. All right, Aaron, I'm gonna give you the countdown. We start on 3. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And they're off. Get your votes in. Good luck, everybody. 1 vote in for Maple Candy out of the chute. Now 2. And oh my god, 4 votes came in on Coffee Crisp in a blink. And now it's a 5-3 margin for Coffee Crisp. 6-3 now with Maple Candy and Coffee Crisp into the first 30 seconds of the vote. And Coffee Crisp fans in the chanting for Coffee Crisp. Henry says, I just finished my 2 pounds of Maple Candy yesterday. Hell yeah, Henry. Well done. Well done. It's good to see you. How's it going, Henry? How's everything with you? And again, within the parameter of what's happening this week, but how is everything? There's only so much I can say about this. Okay. 9-4, your score. Coffee Crisp versus Maple Candy. Going well. We're in the new house. Still tons of unpacking to do. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know we were talking when I met up with Hendu a few weeks ago. We had chatted about Hendu's move to a new house, so that's exciting. 10-4 in favor of Coffee Crisp. Wow, this is a big this is quite a score. Crickster's loving it. Coffee Crisp order got lost and I'm mad about it. Wait, it did? How did that happen? Trina's not here to guilt us into voting for Maple. Oh no, I'm sorry, Trina. Oh man. I didn't do a great job of like announcing in advance when this was gonna happen, but you know. But we did say last week that we were gonna do this round on Friday, so we didn't really change anything in that regard, but it's the only candy she can have, which is true. It's 5 seconds to go. This is all we have left. Can it be a comeback in place? I don't think so. That is it. Coffee Crisp is going to win it 10-5. Very decisive victory. Congratulations to Rothgar and Coffee Crisp for making it to the semifinal round out of the East Regional. That is quite a strong performance. All right. Okay. Guys are gonna holler forever. All right. Well done. Nighty says this vote means she gets more Maple Candy to herself. See, there's a silver line in everything, right? I love that, Nighty. Okay. So we'll reset these totals. I've written them down for our records, and we'll get to our next matchup momentarily. So thanks everybody for the vote again. That was great stuff. And this is why we are friends. Well, now we are anyway. Oh my gosh. You know, and I mentioned the potential trip to Toronto and Ottawa coming up in August for yours truly, the Sandwich Man. The reason I'm going, at least, again, this is assuming I'm able to go. We'll see. But assuming I am able to go, I would be going to catch Voice Unmuted's Villain EP release party, including a concert featuring both our friend Katie, plus Ashley Lawless, and I think there's one other performer that I didn't catch. I'm not exactly sure who the other performer is, but it could be HK. I'm not exactly sure. I'll double check that later. But that's happening in Toronto on Saturday, August 16th, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. And it's going to be a really cool show. So, like, Rohomo says, is it a round trip ticket? Because I wouldn't blame you if not. No, for real, though. For real. Like, it's kind of like ideal scenario there, Rohomo, to tell you the truth. But yeah. But unfortunately, it is round trip. Yeah. But it's okay. We'll somehow get by. But yeah, you could definitely do worse things in life than hang out, than live in that part of Canada. It seems like there's a lot to do, and good people too. Like, it's a good time. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me get figure out what the next matchup is. Oh, the next matchup's a winner. It's a big matchup. Before we get to the matchup though, I just want to mention, like, so that trip could be a really fun thing. A lot of great opportunity to meet a lot of friends and possibly a lot of people from both the Voice Unmuted community and the Danielle Allard community too. Because I'm hoping to add a leg of the trip in Ottawa, which means a very good chance of meeting the Jason Colson and Jomsy and possibly many more. It just depends on you know, how many people I can reach out to by then. Yeah, and hopefully Rothgar too, because like I know Rothgar and I have been talking about things to do in Ottawa, so like that'll be really fun. Okay, but if you're getting maple candy, it's typically not the fake maple. Right. I believe it's a 6-hour drive difference. I think it's like a 4-hour drive difference between Toronto and Ottawa, so it's not too bad. Like I think it's definitely worth it. But even if it was 6, I still think it would be worth it. Like it would totally work. Yeah. I don't think it's possible to make maple candy with the fake maple. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, totally worth it for sure. Yeah, because I agree with Aaron, because we did try some candy from Vermont. I think that's right? Didn't we have maple candy from Vermont during TwitchCon last year? I'm trying to recall. But Crickster, I can prove it to you. I will acquire this Vermont maple candy, and we will try this at a certain point down the road. We might have to hurry though, because I understand that our friend Patty might not be performing at Piano much longer, so we might have to get on that pretty quick. But I'd be glad to, or at least send it to your address or something like that. Offer an opportunity to exhibit the Vermont, because Vermont maple is pretty good. I do think. 4 hours at age 6 for traffic. Oh, yeah, you know, that's a good point. I have to account for traffic. So King actually probably had it right the first time. Roma says, wait, if I complain about maple, will I get free candy too? Ask and you shall receive, Roma. Anyone else like to complain about something? Some candy? Let me see. Rothgar says Toronto is iffy, but I should be able to make it to Ottawa. Yes! That'd be cool. That's super cool. Yeah. I think that's really interesting because they both have like such different personalities, but they're both really fun. Like, and I know for a long time that Ottawa has been well known for live music. And one of the things that John and I were messaging about earlier today was the open mic scene, which I hear is really good. So like, that's going to be really cool. I complain a lot about things around here. Where's my free shit? Listen, man. Listen, Aaron. Listen. I'm getting to it. I offered free Jello. I offered free Bean Boozle a while ago. I didn't get a response on that one, but I did offer that for sure. I'm kidding. But yeah. But eat the bean. What bean? Eat the bean. All right, I'll eat the bean, sure. That'll qualify as free item. All right, I'll eat a bean. Free, absolutely. We haven't done a bean in quite a while, so I think it's only fair. Crickster says, "Hey, I gave him a bag of snacks and pickle beans for sharing one piece of candy." I'm not gonna share one piece. There's gonna be more than one piece. I can imagine that being annoying, like driving, giving you literally one. Here's your one little baby piece of maple candy. I'll see you later. That'd be pretty messed up. So I'll try to do better than that. Okay, all right. You give me far too much power around here. I know it. We love you for it, Aaron. Here we go. Time for Bean Boozled Bonus Edition. All right, here we go. The bean tonight. Before I do this, are you folks here just gonna let me sit through this and eat this and then just push the button to do another one? Because if you do, I don't even know what I'm gonna say to that. All right, think on it. Okay, pomegranate or bandage? Oh, it's a pomegranate! Yeah! Aaron says, for once I won't. Hey, nice. Oh no, Henderson's, but I will. Oh no. Ah. That's a good assist, Henry. Well done. Congratulations. Well played. All right. Round 2. This one's going to be this one's going to be cappuccino or liver and onions. Our good friend Claire Pix, from the other corner of Twitch, believes that I reacted to these very calmly and smoothly. That is a very interesting opinion. But certainly compared to others, I probably have gotten used to it by now, so I can see it. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I guess I've probably just been beaten down by it enough where it doesn't completely throttle me like it used to. So I might have a point. Can't win them all. This is better. But I'm not enjoying it. I just want to be clear. Like, I do not enjoy eating these bad beans. But perhaps I've handled it better than most by this point. All right. We are going to get some bonus beans, actually, from our friend Claire. That's coming up. The bonus Claire beans, which we'll redeem with hype trains. And once they arrive, I'll tell you more about it. So, thank you very much, Henry, for the redeem. And I think we're now ready for our next matchup. Are you ready? Rothgar redeems Hydrate. Thank you. That's very well timed. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, so let's now get to our next matchup, folks. Are you ready? I have nominated. This is a big battle, and this is going to be potentially contentious. So, just giving you fair warning about it, because we'll see, right? We will see. Okay. Next matchup coming up in our Candy Cup quarterfinals. It is going to be Reese's. Okay, that's not the correct photo for Reese's. Reese's versus Ferrero Rocher, though. But I will fix that in a moment. Let me. Ooh. So let me just get that going first, and then I'll be ready to go. There we go. No sweat. Okay. Okay, folks. So, this is a big matchup. Rahomo's Ferrero Rocher is on the line, and with it, a chance for Rahomo to win a supply of Ferrero Rocher if they advance all the way to the championship. Same for Jeanette Music and Reese's. May the best candy win this matchup. This is a heck of a matchup. Wow. Okay. You ready? All right. Aaron, I'm going to give you the countdown. Here it comes. In 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's on, and we're underway. Pick the best, be wise again. Supply for Rahomo, which he promised to share. There you go. 3-1 is your start for Reese's. Not surprising. Reese's is very, very popular. And now it's 3-3. Wow, this is a good battle. We expected it. We're getting it. This is great. And Ferrero Rocher up ahead. Oh, now it's tied 4-4. 5-4. You gotta love where this is going. A minute 30 to go in our vote. And Reese's going all the way down. Maple's up. You know, Reese's is a big favorite. I do think that Reese's were one of the top 2 teams, or top 2 candies in the entire field. Out of all the candies we were ranking. Yeah. But Ferrero Rocher is a very, very good candy with a lot of support from the sandwichers, and it could be in line for a big upset. We'll see. $55 seconds to go. Crick just wants to buy my vote. They both suck because I'm allergic to them. Oh no, I'm sorry about that, Crickster. We didn't rank it, Davey. It was automatic by your decree. It was, because it was very popular. Oh, you got me good there. Okay. But we're tied at 6, regardless. It is a 6-6 tie with 34 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Aaron is offering to buy. Oh my gosh, Crickster's utilized the free. Oh, it's now tied at 7 with under 19. Oh my gosh, we're down to 16 seconds in our vote. Wow. 10 seconds to go. My gosh, what are we? Oh my goodness. Do you want me to use my vote? I can. 3 seconds. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, we didn't get it in time. It is paying $100 only for once. I didn't get it in time. All right, it's all right. It's all right. You know what to do. Let's go ahead and let's go to the tiebreaker. So give me a sec here. We're gonna change this to 1 minute overtime session. And in the 1 minute overtime session, okay. Okay. Payment can be the reply. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 minute overtime. Points are allowed, which, given the people in our community, this could actually be a really spirited battle. So here we go. I'm gonna give you the countdown, Aaron, and we'll have you ready to roll. In one, go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here comes the rematch. Get your votes in. You've only got 57 seconds left to go. Ferrero Rocher, it is 2-2. It is 8-2. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh my, 19 to what? How many points did we set? Oh, I didn't set the total. I think we only have 100. Oh my gosh, this is. Hold on. It's 54-26. What is? I didn't set a high enough number for the points. Oh goodness, the calamity. We are up to 63 votes for Ferrero Rocher. I meant to say 500 points, but even maybe this is with 500 points. Like, it should be 50,000 for one vote. I know. It is 500. Wow. Wow. All right. Well done. Well played, Rahomo. Aaron says, I know what I'm doing. You do indeed. You do. Well done, Aaron. Good lord. Rahomo says, that was totally unbiased and fair. Oh my goodness. Rahomo contributed 17,000 channel points. Congratulations to Rahomo for that incredible overtime win. But for the most part, it was a close battle. So, like, big time congrats. Like, a most worthy contender for the semifinal round. So, kind of awesome. Okay. Both phase, hard choice. True that. Ben almost P1, good to see you. How's it going? Give a good shout out to Pete. I might maybe maybe I can do the shout out. I'm gonna shout. P1 says, how are you? How is everyone? We're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Absolutely not. That's fine. I'll go ahead and do the shout out. But follow P1. P1 is a pretty good musician. I was like catching P1's music stream a bit ago. Good times. Welcome in, P1. Nice to have you here. You trying to ban my new friends, so no shout out. Fair enough. But welcome. Glad to have you here. I like how you said new friend, Aaron. But I like that but in all seriousness, I do love the newly kindled friendship run between Aaron and Rahomo. I think it's really cool. So let's see. Rothgard's got... Rothgard, are you still with us? I think so, yeah. So Rothgard Coffee Crisp is very much alive. Ferrero Shame very much alive as well. You do have some fresh blood potentially happening here in the semifinal round because all the big guns seem to be going by the wayside. But we do have, I think we do have one big gun remaining. And the big gun, and we do also have a pretty capable contender going against the big gun for our final matchup of the evening. Aaron says, after years of being bitter frenemies, we are now friends. Look at that. It's like a Marvel cinematic universe arc. Like, once enemies or frenemies, now partners in crime and best buds. Like, it's really, it's a beautiful thing. Crickster says, you should have spoken up and maybe Reese's would have gotten a few dozen or whatever votes. But Luna did and said, please. All right. Let's get to it. Well, so we'll just roll out this last matchup now. I feel like it's time. We're going to give you a 2-minute vote. And we'll have that ready for you in a second. Okay. And then we can just hang out and chat, I think. That'd be kind of the move from there. Aaron says, that being said, that doesn't save him from the abyss when he puts out terrible puns, because no one is safe from that. That is reasonable and acceptable. Puns are abysmal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, here it comes. I have to say, though, I did enjoy that pun. I have to say, that was pretty good. Aaron has yeeted Rahomo into the abyss. Rahomo says, wee! All right, Rahomo, hope you can vote from the abyss for our final matchup of the evening. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Here it comes. J-Man says good distance on that one, Aaron. Yeah. Okay, last matchup of the evening, and it is going to be Peach Rings versus Snickers. BC has voiced her support for Peach Rings all evening. Will BC and friends have enough to put Peach Rings to the finish line, or will the Snickers, sponsored by our good friend Macroplays, or the good friend, get the nod? We'll find out with your votes. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Aaron says nothing is doing like Peach Rings, just saying, yeah, you know, I feel like Peach Rings has a real shot at this. So, we're going to start your vote on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And they are off. Get your votes in. 2 minutes to vote. And it'll be a tight one, I'm sure. There's the score so far. 2-2 tie. Snickers pulls ahead by... Oh, Snickers... Oh, Snickers is on the other column. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I've got it figured out. So Peach Rings 2, Snickers 3. 3-3. Looking good on both sides. And now 4-3 in favor of Snickers, with about 1:29 to go in the vote. Rahomo says, oof, someone sway me. Oh, this is a big play. Chat, can you sway Rahomo? 2 votes come in for Snickers. Now Snickers is up by three votes. Here come Peach Rings. Wow, what a spirited battle this has been for sure. I can be swayed too. I've got to vote as well, so let me know. Uh-oh, P1 says Peach Rings, and then Rahomo says, oh, never mind. Wait, Rahomo, think about this. Says Aaron. 47 seconds left to vote. And here come Peach Rings. It's 6-5. It's getting close. Ignore P1. Aaron says, do it for me. Drama. Here comes another vote for Snickers, though. It is 7-5. Here comes a vote. Oh, it may have come in. Oh, right. Nope. And what is a P1? Thank you, friend. Oh, gosh. But there's 13 seconds to go. Is it enough to get Peach Rings back? Do you want to have some fun? I'm going to put in some fun. I just put in a vote for Peach Rings. Look at that. It's a tie. 7-7. Think about who made that coffee and how much they love Snickers. That's fair. That's fair, Henry. Okay, so it's tied, right? It is tied 7-7. So here's what I'm going to do. We will do the tiebreaker. But instead of 500 points, we need to make the votes worth 5,000 points. So if you want an extra vote, 5,000 points each. That may not slow down people that much, but certainly more than 500. So here we go. 1 minute to vote. Let me just get this ready to go. And this is our last matchup of the quarterfinals, so let's make it count, everybody. Here we go. Aaron says I ain't that invested. That slows down nobody here right now. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, with that being said, 5,000 point vote. We'll start on my marker on the count of 3. 1, 2. You only have 3. That's all right. It might be. You don't have to use them all. You don't have to use all of them. You don't have to use all your points and do it. So it's all good. There might be enough to get the candy to the finish line that you want to win. So there's a vote for Peach Rings to start. Oh no, it's over here. Oof. It is tied 2-2. 4-4, 6-4, 8-5 in favor of Snickers. Down to 35 seconds left in our vote for the tiebreaker. 8-6. 22 seconds. It's still a 2-vote advantage for Snickers. The points are there if you want to use them. 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Here comes another vote for Snickers, which might be icing it. 3 seconds and 2. 1 second to go. That's going to do it. Snickers is your winner. Congratulations to Mocker Plays and Snickers for making it to the semifinal round in what was a very good battle that required overtime to settle the matchup. Hold on, let me figure out which one's the Snickers. That's 9. Aaron says 1-3 out of 4. You did indeed. I mean, I think with all the tough matchups we had, I think we have a really, really good setup for our final round. I will run down who's going to be in the finals in each round in just a little bit. But congrats to Snickers for the W in overtime, 9-6. Aaron says, "I'm so late. What has happened? I'm playing with these. Oh no, I'm sorry." And Aaron just says, "You lost." I'm sorry, Trina. One for that, for the outcome, but also for the way you presented it. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, the Maple Candy did not make it to the next round. Okay, I'll just throw myself into the ocean. Aww. BC says, I just fell asleep again. Well, Peach Rings made a really good run, but Peach Rings did not quite make it. It took overtime, but Snickers took the W, 9-6. I'm making joke. Don't panic. No, for sure. Trina, one thing I want to do, if I make it across the border to Canada in August, I will scope out some. I would love to scope out some maple candy. That'd be fun. Something that we could enjoy, perhaps during our IRL adventures. So, and if I forget, just remind me. BC says go Peach Rings. Peach Rings battled really well though. Davey will join you in the ocean with vacuum swim trunks. That's right. Let's go. Pump it up. Absolutely. I love it. So thanks everybody. Thank you for all your votes tonight. This is really fun. Now we're not raiding out yet because we still have a lot to do. We can still hang out for a little bit. How long have we been on? Like about an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so like not that long. So yeah, we can hang out for a little longer. So, what's the shortest stream we've ever done? Like officially, like there was like one time we were on for like 5 minutes. We had to raid out for unforeseen circumstances, but Um, oh, we didn't even read out. I'm sorry, we didn't even read out because it was such like we had to stop like immediately. Like it was really weird. It was a unfortunate situation. But in terms of full streams, I think the shortest one I've ever done was like maybe like an hour and a half. I think. They usually wouldn't. Usually we're at least 2 hours strong when we do things like that. So, um, yeah. But yeah, thank you for your support, BC. I'm sorry Patreons couldn't make it to the next round. But gosh, what a battle though. And Trina says, "This is what happens when my niece distracts me and I don't advertise. Whether or not that would make a difference, who knows?" Yeah, I guess it could have gone either way. Mm-hmm. King says, "Did we cut off one stream after 2 minutes?" Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I didn't really want to get into specifics about that, but yeah. So that won't really count because we didn't read out anyways. Like we just stopped it. So that wasn't really, that was not the same scenario at all. So as far as complete streams, I don't think we've ever done less than an hour for sure. I had a plan to. We actually attempted a subathon, but that got cut short for reasons. But we just still ended up going way over an hour, so because we did get some subs for it. I think going forward, I would never do a subathon because, like, I just don't feel the need to do it. Like, I just don't feel. I feel weird asking people for money like that. Like, I'm solid. These days, I'm doing okay for money, so like, I don't really. I'd rather not, ask for extra money because it just feels. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Like, I completely understand most streamers doing that because like it's a fun. It's a fun project. Like, it's a fun idea. It's a fun goal. So definitely, there's no shame in like doing subathons at all. Like, I actually enjoy them too from the perspective of a viewer and a community member. I guess the two components that come with subathons, it's like, one, what are the goals, and two, what are you gonna do for the goals, and then so you have to come up with milestones like all the time. It's like that's a good challenge, and so it can be a lot of fun, but I guess it's a lot of work too. Just going from what I've been watching on other people's channels. But I gotta give a lot of credit to the folks who can make that thing go for like days. Like, big time props to you. Like, that's some fantastic work on your end. Like, that's really great that you can get that kind of support. Oh, hey Jordy, what's good? Welcome in. Hello, David Friends. How are we doing? I'm doing all right tonight. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, Aaron's just hanging in there. Yep, me too. I've been doing good. Can't play. That's good to hear, Jordy. Good news. Trina says I am too old and tired to ever try a subathon. Yeah, for sure. Like the one thing that gets talked about on Twitch a lot with a lot of streamers is like, would you do a 24-hour stream? And like, I just don't see that being fun. Like, why would I do that? Like, people are not going to watch the whole time. Like, it's just like, I'm pretty sure that you're going to have like several hours of that stream and the 24-hour stream where like literally no one's going to watch. Like, it's gonna leave it lurking and go to sleep. Like, and then the streamer goes to sleep, and then it's like, you're just like pretty much putting on like a 2 to 3 hour BRB screen. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's interesting programming. It's a programming challenge. It's a good programming challenge. So I totally see that, but it's just gonna depend on like everyone's mileage will vary on whether they're gonna find that kind of energy to do something like that. And we've seen some people even come close. Like, I remember Kevin and B-Flat did a stream that was like not 24 hours, but pretty close. And wow, I couldn't believe how much energy they had at the end of that, because it was like they'd been going for like a 22 or 21 hours straight. I'm like, how do you do it, friends? How do you do that? Like, I was so impressed. I think I was in bed and I had my phone, like my phone was like this, and I was like, the pillow was like, ugh. And it's like, oh, Kevin and B-Fat are still on. I was like, that's amazing. So that's what I was doing at the end of the stream. Yeah. Aaron says the streamers typically try to stay awake the whole 24 hours. They don't sleep. Aaron says, I'm too tired to even stream ever again, so the idea of a subathon is bananas to me. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, right? Just think about it. Well, I think the original 24-hour stream was like the streamer didn't actually sleep during 24 hours, but then people started cheating. And they're like, well, we're going to go to sleep, but then the stream will be called I'm Just Sleepy. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. But, you know, you do you, I guess. Trina says, I can't just sleep on stream like some people do because I talk in my sleep sometimes. I cannot have that on the internet. Yeah, totally. And then what if you snore? Like, do you want people to watch you snoring? Like, I don't think that's cool. Like, I wouldn't enjoy broadcasting my snoring to people. Like, I don't know if I snore or not, but like, it'd be weird. Rothgar says, I think a 24-hour stream could work for a Saturday and a Sunday, but otherwise it does not sound like fun. Yeah. Jordan says, Davey, have you done a 24-hour stream? I have not. And definitely isn't even in the neighborhood of my mind to do. Like, I'd love to do like a 12 to 14-hour stream. Like that I'm totally down for. Even 15 or 16. But at some point I would like to go to sleep. So like I think that's as far as I would ever go. And then sometimes you just end up playing a game and you're so invested in it that it ends up taking like 15, 16 hours anyway. So like sometimes you may just end up doing that stream regardless, like even without trying for it. Like, you remember when we did the Carmen Sandiego, the first Carmen Sandiego stream? If it weren't, man, seriously, like, I think if I had my own, if I was broadcasting from a house rather than an apartment, that might have gone another like 4 hours. Like my brain wanted to go another like 6 hours to finish the game. It was a really fun night. We went late. That was the latest we had gone up to that point. It was our first year on the Sandwich Show. Rothgar says, I don't understand why sleeping streams are a thing. Yeah, same for me. I mean, I'm sure it is. There's reasons, I'm sure, but I'm not with it. Aaron says, I also don't know if I snore. Nighty, we shared a room at JevCon. Do I snore? Nighty says, one person did, and it was not you. Noted. Trina says, the longest stream I did was D&D and with people for charity. It was 12 hours, but I don't think I could do that again. Yeah. I believe the longest stream I'd ever done was, I think it was the 2-year stream anniversary. The Terrible Twos 2-year anniversary of the Sandwich Show. Yeah. That was a solid 14.5-hour stream. It might have been even 15 hours if I rounded up a little bit. And the level of mashed potatoes in my brain at the end of it was palpable. Yeah. But it was a great time, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of making it that long. I definitely felt it at the end though. It was wild. And he says it may have been me through the wall. Jordy system streamers just put on YouTube videos while they're sleeping. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Trina says, longest stream I did on my own channel, though, was probably when I baked 4 cakes. And by me, I mean my partner. I don't remember how long it was. Yeah. That's a pretty fun time. I remember when we made the... Crickster, like, helped me with the recipe for... And Rahama was probably around for this, too, because we made a Claire lemon meringue pie. That's one of the streams I'm proud of, too. Like, that was a really fun day. So we made lemon meringue pie, and it took a long time for it to, like, to bake. Not necessarily bake, but to set. It took a long time. So we were here in the studio watching YouTube videos while we were waiting for the pie to set in the fridge. And then that's when we learned about the calamity of tomato pie. Ugh, disgusting. And then we learned about the intricate nature, the quirky nature of the preppy kitchen with all the copper cookware. Muhammad says I helped eat it. You did, yeah, because I brought it the next day. We were doing, I think we were getting together with Half Pint Carrie, and like we were eating it together. It was so good. It was so good. It was just a phenomenal time. This was clearly in the time I was absent because tomato pie. What? Yeah, tomato. Oh man, Aaron, you're gonna if you want. Oh man, you don't know rage until you've seen this video of these people making a tomato pie. It's really a mayo pie. They called it tomato pie, but it was like 95% mayonnaise and like the rest of it was like cheese and like a slice of tomato. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, tomato. It was rough. Oh yeah, yeah. Robus's tomato was a stretch. It was mostly mayo. BRB throwing up. No, we were too on that night. Like, what in the caucasity? I know. It was awful. And they were all talking it up like it was great. Like, no, that looks disgusting. Like, I would never eat that. Like, I would eat 100 Bean Boozled beans before I ever get to a mayo pie. That's awful. Thank you so much for the 31-month resub, Stuart. How's it going? Great to see you. Stuart says, hello, people. Hello, Stuart. Roma says, can I ban Stuart? Let's leave Stuart alone tonight. We'll make an exception. Oh, Stuart says yes. Well, in that case, maybe. Aaron says, as a white person, other white people horrify me. Yeah, I don't blame you, Aaron. You know what I was thinking too? And Aaron can relate to this as well. But you're thinking about somebody two ladies who really, like, they were all in. They really thought it was great. Who go all in with this mayo pie recipe, put it on YouTube, and like, they had to be from Florida. Like, I'm just like, where else could they be from to be doing that? Like, tomato pie is a thing. Oh, it was Ohio? Was it really? Well, I'll tell you what. That brings Ohio shame then, if that's true. Yeah. I mean, where else could they be from? I don't know. I should probably look that up. Let me see if I can find out where it was. But just to repeat the matchups for our semifinals coming up. I mean, Nerds Gummy Clusters are going to be going up against. So Ferrero Rocher, I think, beats out Reese's. And then Nerds Gummy Clusters. Let's see. And Snickers. Stuart, did the Blue Bombers end up finishing their game? I saw like a second of that game. They were up by a lot. But I was wondering if they if they finished the deal. Nerds are going to be going up against who now? I'm still checking on that. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Aaron says Davey. Yeah, this is, okay. Trina says, okay, must head to bed. Good game, Coffee Chris. Regardless, we will have maple candy, hopefully in Canada for the summer to Davey. Let's go! Yeah, I'm very, very hopeful for that, Trina. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. I hope your time with your niece was good, too. Big time shout to Taki Trina Tunes. Great to see you again. Thank you so much. And here's a good weekend for you, my friend. Sorry you lost so bad, man. Y'all are relentless tonight. Holy cow. Goodness. We could be a little more diplomatic about it. We're almost as Davey starting shit. Trina with the ban Rohomo at the end. Thank you so much, Trina, for stopping by. Wait, what? She did? Okay. Wait, what she did... Oh, no, that was wrong. Wait. That's Aaron's comment. What she did. Did I miss the comment? Let me see. Scroll back. Good stuff. That's when she said, when I said she lost her. Oh, yeah. I gotcha. Okay, so let me recap all these. Let's figure out these matchups for the final round. And here they are in a moment. Oh, what did I... Whoops. That's not right. What happened over here? Okay. Are you ready to see... Hold on. Okay. All right. Are you ready to see the matchups for the semifinal round, everyone? Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Okay, and let's go here. Okay. Here we go. So, going to the... hold on. All right. Here are the matchups of the semifinal round coming up on Wednesday, June 18th. Here we go. In the West, the West Regional matchup will be Ferrer Rocher. Steggy! Great to see you. What's up? Good to see you. Shout out to Steggy Music. Hope your stream was great earlier, by the way. I did catch some of it. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But, so, Ferrer Rocher versus Nerds Gummy Clusters in the first meeting in the semifinals on Wednesday. David wants to watch the world burn. I think the world is doing a pretty good job of that already, but... but regardless, yeah, this is gonna be that is gonna be fire for sure. This matchup, or at the very least, watch a newfound friendship get destroyed. Aww, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, right? So in the East matchup, cannot miss Wednesday. Absolutely not. We will see you there hopefully Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Here is the East Regional semifinal matchup. Coffee Crisp versus Snickers. The Battle of the Chocolates. What a great matchup that East Regional is going to be. And Steggy says, oh my god, I have fallen in love hard with Nerd Gummy Clusters. Yeah, they're great. I just had them for the first time like last month. Man, Aaron's hype is totally real on that. It's so good. I'm totally in on it. So those are your matchups for Wednesday night. Join us for all of it. And then after these matchups, we'll take the winners of each matchup, and that will be the championship round also on the stream. So we're going to do everything. We're going to finish the tournament Wednesday night, June 18th, 9 o'clock Eastern. Do not miss. It shall be a really exciting time. Perhaps not only candies and the hopes and dreams of certain sponsors are on the line, but perhaps certain friendships will be on the line too. We will see. Aaron says, Davey, I hate you. You pitted my two favorite candies against it. Listen, it's not easy. I mean, when you get this deep in the tournament, good candies are going to go up against good candies, so it's inevitable that we'll have these moments of conflict of interest for all of us as well. And he says, you are going to have to choose eventually. There can only be one champ. Yes, totally. And Steggy says, I actually have some in my cabinet. That is awesome. Yeah. Nerd Gummy Clusters are fantastic. Like, we've been getting into that too. Like, it's really, really great stuff. And Steggy says, I stand by Reese's. Dig it. Dig it. Yeah. I stand by Reese's will, they're gone. Yeah, it was close, though. It was close. And then we went to the tiebreaker, and Ferrero Rocher beat out the Recess in the final round. It hurts my heart that some of these candies had to lose earlier, you know? Like, you go back a ways, like, you know, we had some tough losses earlier in the tournament. I mean, I thought that start right. Well, let's see. What am I gonna go with? It sucks that Skittles had to lose as early as it did too. I was kind of bummed about that. And Gummy Bears, I felt like needed another round. But that's just how it works. Sometimes the matchups don't work out that way. It's okay to be wrong. I don't judge anyone, says Steggy. Aaron says I do. Judging is one of my favorite pastimes. It's true. It's true. But yeah. Thanks again for doing it. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. We're gonna keep on chatting, and we'll converse. We'll converse. It should be a really fun time. Aaron says, "Ask Davey. I judge him all the time." This is so true. Like it's probably the most true thing that Aaron has said all night. Like I am completely with that. So, but we love Aaron for it because it's all in good fun. Rahoma says can confirm. Yep. I did want to give it just mention with Steggy's music. So Steggy was on earlier tonight, and as I was setting up for stream, I heard Steggy doing Drive by Incubus. Golly, that's a great suit. I was like, number one, like Steggy was doing a song from the 21st century, which was just awesome. But it was a great tune. Like I was like, this is a great fit for Steggy's channel. Like I'm glad that's part of your song. That was really good. King says we judge because we love. Absolutely. King is certainly no stranger to judgment as well. So I appreciate you all. Roma too. And a quick reminder, all of you who have joined us tonight, we have a Discord movie night coming up on Monday. We are going to be watching The Princess Bride at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, Monday night on our Discord. Yeah. Oh, Steggy, you like it too? Nice, nice. Yeah. This 'tis going to be. Oh, I judge because I'm an asshole. Well, fair enough, but I enjoy your company regardless. Stuart says, love that movie. Let's go. Yeah, it's going to be great. So definitely join us. If you'd like to, get a ping for it, you can go to our Discord and then like the event in our Discord events. ! Discord to find our Discord server. Sagittarius says Princess Bride is an epic movie. It really is. It really is. It really is. Be the asshole you want to see in the world. Yes! Annie says friendship is the true winner. I like Annie's point. I like Annie's comment here. See, that's lovely. I love it. And it's true. Friendship is truly a winner. But I also like Segi's comment. We all have those days where we just want to be the asshole. Like, everybody has those days. I know I have a reputation for being kind and compassionate and everything. But even I want to be the asshole on certain days. Like, it's just the way of the world. Like, you just get fed up with the way people treat you, or the way things happen, or how things, or people are just being annoying in general. Like, can I be annoying for a day? Like, that's the general idea. It's humanity. Exactly. Tech is right. Tech is on point. Stuart's just trying to imagine Dave being an asshole. Nope. I'm not saying I succeed. But certainly the thoughts in there. I probably would never go through with it. True friend, love you even when you're being an ass. It's true. And we've all been through it. Aaron says, here's the thing. If Nerd loses, which I hope it doesn't, I can go all in on Ferrer and still get a cut of the candy in at the end. There you go. I love the silver linings. All my friends have an asshole for a friend. I don't. my goodness. If you know, you know. Oh, that's good. It's just everybody got an Aswell friend. Well, I don't. Wait, I am the Aswell friend. Oh my god. Oh, fantastic. Well played. Stuart, can I do your redeem or anything at all? Would you like a starting lineup or anything for that? Like, please, like, it's anything you want. Songs, I could do songs. I could sing you like several Rush songs if you want, like whatever you want. Anyone know where I stole that from? I think I'm guessing the Princess Bride. Would that be it? Because if it is, that'd be awesome. But even if not, that's still pretty funny. Not at all. Okay. I wasn't completely sure because I know it's like Princess Bride's like maybe a PG movie, so I don't think that line would be in there. But Stuart might know. Steggy, would you know? Oh, it was the format for a Vine. Oh. It's just so funny how Vine really set the bar for a lot of memes. And yet, I don't seem to remember it lasting very long. I'm also really curious about that. Like, why did Vine not last longer than it did? Did someone buy it out? Because I think it was around way before, obviously way before TikTok, but like way before Snapchat even? Possibly? And that means it was around a long time ago. It went out on a high note. Yeah. Everybody got a gay cousin. Bitch, I ain't got a gay cousin, but I am the gay cousin. Oh my god! Oh yeah. Okay, that's a really fun running joke. That's actually pretty funny. It wasn't competing well with other platforms, apparently. Oh, really? Sega says, I don't know why it ended, because it's not like it got unpopular. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I don't know what to say. When you see innovative stuff like Vine and like MySpace, right? Well, MySpace had its 15 minutes, right? The idea that all that Facebook's the one that's that's living and enduring. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm not terribly. There's gonna be a little disappointment that comes with that realization. Aaron says, yeah, because Instagram and Facebook started adding Reels, and they could be longer, so Vine couldn't keep up. Oh yeah. So Vines used to be really short, which is kind of like where TikTok ended up going. So it's just funny how that worked out. Like, so Vine was like, could Vine have added time to their Reels? I don't know. It was only 6 seconds. But Aaron, remember the one that you and John you talked about one time with like, wait, the canon, like the canon where it was just like, is it still on? Can I just play it? I think I'd rather just play it. I'm not gonna do it just by trying to recite it. Let me see if I can look it up somewhere. But now we got YouTube Shorts. We do. Yep. Yeah, I did just fine without MySpace. Yeah, MySpace had its day. MySpace, even when it was happening, I was like, yeah, this is not gonna last very long. I honestly never did think of MySpace as being a really long-term thing, but I also didn't think Facebook was, and like 20 years later, it's still going. So like, who knows? Vine losing its format would have ruined its magic, but to be honest, yeah, that's true. Kind of like when they let people write longer than 140 character Twitters. Like, the moment they started letting people write tweets longer than 140 characters, that's like that's kind of like the jump shark moment for Twitter. And obviously now Twitter no longer exists, so you know, you learn, you grow. But Tom is not my friend. Jamin says I miss my friend Tom. Oh my gosh. MySpace doesn't remember AOL. Yeah, right, yeah. I think AOL might still be around. I'm not sure, but Aaron says, I have never been a Twitter girly, so I cannot comment on that. No, you were lucky. You're lucky, yeah. Like the first 5 years of Twitter were awesome. And after that it just went to shit. And I'm not gonna get into why, because I don't talk about that on this channel. So but at any rate, let me see if I can find the Vine canon in D. Yeah, I think it's gonna be here somewhere. Someone redid it. Nope, I don't think it's. Oh yeah. Okay, MySpace died forever ago. Oh yeah, definitely. It was a long time ago. So this is the canon the canon in D I was talking about. So this is one that Jomsy does on his channel, just kind of like a sort of a tribute to this Vine. Yeah, so that one, yeah. So here it is. This is great. So let me go ahead and fire this up. Okay, hold on. Aaron says yes, one of my favorites. It's so silly. Okay, here we go. Go suck a dick, motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. So what Jomsy does is Jomsy builds up to it, like as a loop. And then so it's like, suck a dick. And then like, it's just so good. But that's what it's based off. It's based off of that Vine, which is just unbelievably funny. Steggy's Jomsy is amazing. I know, it's so good. I don't know. Jomsy did put it on socials at one point, so I wonder if I can find it. It's really good. Like the Jomsy version is really good. Let me see if I can find it. But before we do, yeah, that sounds Jomsy coded. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Shout out to E Flat. Hope you're well. If I'm gonna DM me the original Vine, oh, I'm all about it. Let me know. Yeah, link that to me for sure, and I'll see if I can play it on stream too. But yeah, well, how's it going, Steggy? How's it going, E Flat? Wonderful to have you here. Done. Okay, here it is. Here it comes. Okay, I'm gonna go pop this up. Okay. Oh, this is great. So this is not the this is the original one. Okay. Give me a sec here. We'll go start this up. It made it. Oh, so they put it on a YouTube short. Okay, this is great. Okay. Make sure that we're on the right thing. Here we go. And a web ago. Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small. Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick. He didn't even get to finish the line. That's how it just like it cut him off like mid word. 6 seconds. Isn't that incredible? Ramos is fantastic. It was. It is. It is quite fantastic. Like, give it up. That's impressive stuff. Hold on here. Just going to. That's all you got. Yep. Indeed. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go look for the Jomsy's version in a second here. And Aaron says, honestly, it's getting cut off. Getting cut off makes it funnier to me anyway. I feel it. Like that's just kind of like the magic of it. It's like the charm, you know? It's so funny. All right, let me see if I can find this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Jordy says, Dave, you should sing that for a karaoke stream. 6 seconds. Be kind of amazing. Is this it? Yes! I found it! Alright, folks. So this is Jomsy's tribute to the Canon in D. This is unbelievable. Like, okay. We're gonna go put this up. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Let me just refresh it first. And alright. And we start. Here we go. Thank you for the shout to Jobsy, Aaron.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick, suck a big or small dick.
That was amazing. And the at the end, Aaron says, "Love Jomsy." I do too. Jomsy's the best. Jomsy's the best. Big shout to Jomsy. A brilliant musician and producer, producing stuff. Brilliance, just like that. Quite good, friends. So go give Jomsy a follow. Not only that, but Jomsy has bedtime stories every Saturday night. So catch our good friend Jomsy. And E-flat says he's basically an E-flat major. Yay! Look at that. True story. Oh god, that was good. I would love to consider singing that for karaoke stream. Like maybe that could be like a troll wheel thing, but troll wheel implies I don't want to do it. I actually would want to do that a lot. It's pretty funny. Tomorrow night around this time, that's right. Tomorrow night, live from Jomsy's pad. Bedtime stories. Good stuff. Reading from really public domain works. And some of the stories that Jomsy reads are really quite engaging. Some of them are just wild. People in the 30s, 40s, and 50s had themselves an imagination. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. So there you go. There you have it. Boy, what a fun time this was tonight. How are we doing? No, we're still only like still got another 15 minutes, so we'll get to 2 hours. I think that's good. So yeah, the trip I'm tentatively planning to go to this Canadian tour, Toronto and Ottawa. I mean, if I could stretch one thing here or one thing there, we could even include Montreal, but I don't think it's smart because that would give me very little time to do everything rather than giving me more time to do each of the things individually. You know what I mean? So like maybe I should try Montreal on a different day and time. Let's see how that goes. But anyway, the point of this is to say This is the trip I've planned because in lieu of not getting to make it to the altitude sessions in Denver. So it's a pretty good silver lining to that. It's hurting on the inside for a little bit, not being able to go to the altitude sessions, but I do think it's going to be a very good event. So y'all go if you can make it to Denver for that. I recommend. Aaron says, "Yeah, take time to actually enjoy things." Correct. Like the worst thing you could do when you go on a vacation or any kind of trip is to rush through things. Like if you spend like a half a day in a place and half a day in another place, have you really spent that much time and enjoyed where you were? No. So like spacing things out, leaving yourself wanting more on top of that. I think it's the superior strategy. Yeah. And I do feel pretty good about people giving like advice for things to eat and drink wherever I am on the trip. So I'm very excited about that. I'm excited to meet people. Like the idea that I could potentially be meeting folks like Jomsy and Jason Coulson and many others actually for the first time. Like there are many others. What am I saying? Okay, but those two plus Taki Trina Tunes and the Carrot and Cole, aka Mothman 92. And I mean that's just exciting. That's exciting to get to meet so many people that I couldn't before because they're in a completely different part of the world, and just knowing that I can be closer to them, like that's just really cool. So I'm very excited about that. Davey DinoCon, absolutely. Yeah, like it's just interesting how a big part of the Dinoverse is in that area, like between Toronto and Ottawa. Like there's a lot that covers a lot of people, and technically speaking, if I go through New York State, there's actually a good amount of the Dinoverse there too. Like if you think about it, so all good things. Aaron says, I seriously need to get around to get my passport so I can travel more. Yeah, totally worth it. It shouldn't be too bad. Like once you get going, it's a long process to apply for an apply for a passport. And it does make your life a lot easier once you get it. Even if you don't travel to even if you're just traveling within the United States, it's easier because you can just use it for TSA rather than dig out your wallet and look for your ID card. I have to fuss with that real ID nonsense, you know. Just get out your passport. It takes care of it for you. So, wait, Canada is a different part of the world. Well, I mean, it's literally any part of the world can be a different part of the world. So, like, if I were to go from where I am right now to like Arizona, that would actually be a different part of the world. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a really far away part of the world, just a different part of the world. So like getting out of LA would be a different part of the world for me. So like if I went from LA to like San Luis Obispo, I would still consider that a different part of the world. So my definition's a little different from most. Also convenient proof of citizenship for when you need it because you might need it. Yeah. Applicable to more than others. To some people more than others, including me probably very much so. Which is fine. Like, you know what? Assholes. Talking about assholes. What are you gonna do about that? I got a passport. Wait. And then I'm gonna go, like as I'm leaving, still suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick, suck a small dick. Yeah, Aaron says different part of the world to me as any other country. So right. Yeah, I guess it's always different. It just depends on perspective. Like, because one might say, well, you're not really in a different part of the world until you change hemispheres. And you're like, yeah, that's true. I mean, I can subscribe to that. Yeah. I am. By the way, I'm also committed to visiting the Hayek family at some point. I don't know. I'd love to figure out the when and hows, but it would be really cool. Like, because I don't think it'd be too tough to get to like a place like to get to Manitoba or get to Alberta. Because like, I just love to like just see what it's about. Like, it'd be kind of cool. Like, so that's like sort of in the pipeline as well eventually. Rohama says, nice, give Stuart an ass pat for me with consent. Yes, of course, absolutely. Yeah. Is that a tough flight though? Like, when you talk about, like, Stuart, if you're talking about like flights from where you are in Winnipeg, like to like Vancouver or to Toronto, like, is that a long flight? Because Winnipeg is like the middle of the country, so then you're equidistant from either from the west coast or the eastern side of the country. I think you should include Manitoba, biased opinion. Yeah. I can definitely include Manitoba, yeah. I like my ass pats to be non-consensual. Okay, we're getting into a different area of conversation. But yeah, good times. New diet, new food, same Davey. Wait, why is Davey reading her DMs? I don't know. Thanks for making it weird, Stuart. We're a 2.5-hour flight from Toronto, maybe 3. Oh, really? So that's not that bad at all, really. Sandwiches after dark, apparently. I know. So, like, one thing... See, here's the thing that's really interesting here. Okay. I have some computating to do in my head about this, but I think... 2.5-hour flight, yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. Not bad. That's good to know, though. That's good to know. Yeah. But you can definitely fit a lot of those destinations into one setting, you know? I know that it takes, like... you know, anywhere from 8 to 9 or even 15 hours to drive across Ontario. That's how big Ontario is. It's huge. Ontario's huge. Like... And you're not talking about just east-west of Ontario. You're talking about north-south, too. The north-south part is, like, enormous as well. It might take you anywhere from 5 to 6 hours just to get from the bottom end of Ontario to the top end of the Ontario province. It's wild. Yeah. But yeah, I think things are situated for a solid weekend. It's nice to see you. And by the way, it's good to see Jordy again. I hadn't seen Jordy in a minute. I hope you're well, Jordy. Thank you for stopping by. It's nice to see you. Rothgar says, that is very optimistic, Davey. Last time it took me 2.5 days to drive across. Holy smokes. That is optimistic. Holy Moses. 2.5 days. That is incredible. Like, how many U.S. states could be covered in that amount? A lot. Like, I'm thinking like 5 or 6. I'm looking at it right now. Let's see for ourselves on that. Okay. Oh yeah, this kind of lines it up for you perfectly. So this is the end of, this is like one end of, this is one, you can't even see the mouse. That's okay. But you see, this is Ottawa, right? That's the eastern edge of Ontario, right? The western edge of Ontario is like closer to Winnipeg here. It's actually not Winnipeg, but it's like here, it's like right by there. So you're talking about half of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, plus Michigan. And then like Pennsylvania and New York. I mean, that's the entire Midwest. That's an incredible size for a province. Like, so Minnesota all the way to half of New York. And actually maybe most of New York, actually, if you think about it. That is incredible. Yeah, Stuart says, people don't realize how big Canada is. Ah, yes, New York. So the very west, yeah. Yeah, that is a lot. So Rothgar Yeah, that's definitely gonna take 2 days. Like that, you're not talking about like the equivalent of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 states. Yeah, that's wild. Oh, did I say west? Ooh, yeah, New York on the eastern border. Correct. New York is like the eastern part of it. Yeah. So very, very far east is what I think I said west, but I meant to say east. Stuart says, if G asks you, then you will have to come to Winnipeg. I think you're right. If G asks me to come to Winnipeg, I'm gonna go to Winnipeg. I'm 100% on that. That'd be really fun. Like, it'd be great to meet you all for sure. And it just seems like it's kind of cool because it's not as crazy as the rest of the world, and that's a good thing for me. I kind of need that right now. But it seems pretty cool anyway. So like, just good spot. I mean, I have another friend who's from Winnipeg. Like my friend Karen is from Winnipeg. Like, yeah, and like, so Karen's in like TV production, and so I know about certain parts of Winnipeg. I knew about the Blue Bombers, so I knew about that before meeting our friend Stuart and G and everybody. And hey, Salad, how's it going? Ooh, maps. Rothgar says, if you're driving across Ontario, you get bonus points for finding the 3 large coins: nickel, loonie, and twonie. That's pretty cool. That's a cool little way. That's a cool, like, that does seem like a really fun side project. I can't believe how big Quebec is, too. Like, I didn't realize Quebec was that big. Wow. Jeez. Like, that's like the entire east coast of the United States, land-wise. Damn. Or no, give it like the entire mid-Atlantic region, and that's Quebec. Damn. Stuart says, oh my god, you should come to a Bomber game. When are you coming? Great call. Yeah, definitely. We should plan around that, right? Hopefully I don't know what part of the year the Blue Bombers are in. I think usually they end their season kind of around sometime when it's cold. So maybe just short of that. Maybe the fall. That'd be fun. Canada last when Texas says they're big. Yeah, for real. In fact, King even made the point earlier. Ontario is significantly larger than Texas. To compare, there's Texas right there. There's Ontario. So Texas on the bottom, Ontario at the top, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty intense, right? So you can fit Texas completely inside of this province of Ontario. That's pretty nuts. You could fit California inside of Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. It's kind of neat. Although they say that these like that this might be skewed too, but it's still pretty big. Like, regardless, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. And Sal, I hope you're well. Roma says, "Are we learning about Canada from Canada Daddy Stewart?" Also, I am making things weird. Let's see. Aaron says, "I need you to be ashamed of what you just said." Ontario is nearly double the size of Texas. Yeah, that's crazy. Rothgar says, one of my favorite PM quotes is, most countries have too much history. Canada has too much geography. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And it looks like the distance between Edmonton and Calgary is actually not... It is a little bit more than I was expecting, but that's probably not too bad, though. Like, if I were to judge, let's see. It's a Calgary... And you travel to Calgary from Edmonton, right? So what is that, 3-hour drive? Yeah, I mean, it's about right. I was thinking a 2-hour drive, but it's still pretty much what I was thinking. So that's not too bad. Yeah. I think it's really funny. Maybe it's not that funny, but it's interesting that like practically every medium to large city in Canada is along the southernmost part of the border. I think that only makes sense. You know why? Because once you get further north than that, like the temperatures get practically Arctic in the winter. So it'd be almost impossible for a lot of a lot of the Great White North. So that it only makes sense that like the majority of the cities are like on the southern side of the country. Like it makes sense. Yeah. Edmonton Calgary Drive is fast. Everyone speeds that highway like crazy. Ah, yeah. It looks pretty straight, so I can see that for sure. Rocker says, tries to redeem karaoke for Canada is really big by the arrogant worms. I wish I knew that song. That'd be fun. 90% of Canadian population lives within 100 miles of the border. That's a fun fact, Stuart. Interesting to know. Yeah. Edmonton seems to be that one, the one outlier to that. Like, look where Edmonton is. Like, it must get ultra cold in the winter. Like, it's way up there. Like, it's not, like, kind of up there. It's, like, way up there. Like, it's, like, far, far north of everything else. Which means... And we saw this during the Stanley Cup Final. Like, we were seeing how, like, in Edmonton, as the game was, like, getting towards the end, because it's only, like, mountain time, so they're only 1 hour ahead where I am in California. When they were getting to the end of the game, it was still like really bright outside at the plaza where they were doing the watch party. So people were still like just hanging out, like going, you know, sitting on the benches and like hanging out, like doing stuff after the game. So like the sun sets very late in Edmonton. Edmonton has the same weather as Winnipeg. Wow. Yeah. They both have a reputation for getting really cold in the winter. So yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. But what's kind of interesting, going back to the map for a second, like this explains why Stuart is a Minnesota Vikings fan, because you see Minnesota is like right here and the border of Minnesota is like right there. Oh, you can't see the cursor. Oops. Let me engage that here. No, I have a better idea. Let me just go over here instead. So just don't have to stick around with that too much. So let me do that. There we go. That's better. And then I'll just turn this off. Okay. So if you look at oh, I don't have it on here either. Oof. All right, never mind. Well, I'll just go where it was then. Well, anyway, the point is, you can see Minnesota, like, okay, you can't see the arrow, but Minnesota is just kind of there. Minneapolis is kind of towards the middle of the state there. Stuart says, oh my god, I want snowshoeing with me and Davey, January. Davey to go. Oh man, that's an adventure. Ross, just do it. You know, that would be fun. Maybe it would. And it probably wouldn't cost that much either because it's so cold. I think that's a good... I think that might be... that might be the way to go here. Yeah, I'm kind of with it. Snowshoeing sounds like a really fun time. It seems like less dangerous than skiing, so I think I would do it. Jamin says, words are hard. Handle your own... Guess... Handle... Harder... Are... sentences. Almost is, but like moose and stuff. Yeah, moose and stuff. Yeah, it's a good time. It looks great. Yeah, and Stuart, Rahomo and I were joking. Rahomo was joking with me about, although maybe not really a joke, but you know, Rahomo was also saying like, because I was mentioning I was gonna fly over and be in Canada for a while, and then Rome was like, well, were you considering it being a one-way ticket? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I would kind of like, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it at all. Like, I'm like, oh, I forgot my passport. Ah, too bad. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to work from Toronto for 6 months at least. What am I gonna do with myself? We got lots of bears at my place, says Stuart. Wow. Moose and goose, says King. Yeah, I like bears too. Wait, I misunderstood. Uh-oh. Well, bears I get bears can be they're dangerous too, but bears in general are really cool as long as you're not in their way, I guess. But watching bears on TV is pretty cool. South claims you knew. Baroma says, wait, I misunderstood. I was also hoping that I thought it would have been really cool. This is not the case, but I thought it would have been really cool. Looking at the Greater Toronto area here, Burlington and Hamilton are considered part of it. So that there's a Hamilton, Ontario, and I thought it would have been serendipitous if Trina was actually from Hamilton, Ontario. I'm like, no wonder Trina loves Hamilton so much. Like, that's the town that she's from. But that's not where Trina's from. I just thought it was really fun to think about. Rothgar says Canada is one of the few countries that allows you to do remote work on a tourist visa as long as the company you work for has no footprint in Canada and no Canadian customers. Customers, I don't think we wouldn't have any Canadian customers for sure. And I looked up like what the amount of time you could stay in. Apparently you can stay in Canada, like if you're on a work permit or something like that, you can be there for literally like 180 days. I'm like, wow, like that's a phenomenal deal for anyone who wants to visit and hang out in Canada for a while. Let me see. So Aaron says, on the topic of moose and goose, why is goose plural geese and moose plural not meese? I've long wondered that as well. I feel like plural moose should be meese. Like, to me, it only makes sense. But it is not. I feel like it should. Yeah, let's see. Stuart says, just remember, if it's black, fight back. Brown, lie down. White, kiss your ass goodbye. All right, well, hopefully we won't get anywhere near a white bear. Rahoma says, for context, this is about bears. Oh man, that got me good too. That's funny. Yeah, we want to make it clear we're talking specifically about bears. Yeah. We were all on our way to getting canceled. So we appreciate Rohomo for saving our channel. So thank you, Rohomo. Because English is 3 languages in the trench coat. It really is. It really is. J-Man says, now, Oh Canada by 5 Iron Frenzy popped in my head from forever ago. Look at that. J-Man, I love it. J-Man, question for you. I know I have a general idea where you are in the where you're at right now. What is the temperature in your neighborhood tonight? Maybe not tonight, but what was the temperature in your neighborhood today? Have we reached the triple digits in your neck of the woods? We are in mid-June, so it's possible. Which, how is it mid-June? I know, the time is flying, man. Like, it's not completely mid-June, but it's close, right? It's the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. And then, like, on Sunday, it will be June 15th. It's, like, crazy. Like, it just, like, yeah, it was, like, supposedly March just, like, a minute ago. But we're in mid-June. Yeah. Sunday will be 110. Oh, gosh. I don't envy anyone for that. J-Man, yeah, stay cool, my friend. Yeah, that's gonna be hot. I've experienced it from time to time. It's like trips to Arizona and trips to Palm Springs, and trips to Las Vegas. They all kind of have that same experience. The dry heat being dry, it's still hot. Like that's the only thing I would say. Like it's dry heat. Yeah, it's still 100 degrees. Like 100 degrees is 100 degrees. Like yeah, surely it'd be worse if it was humidity, but it's still a lot. It's still miserable. Like it doesn't make it less miserable. It's just a different kind of miserable, I guess. Yeah, past 110 it is all awful. Yeah, totally. Roma says puts on dad outfit. It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. Yep. But yeah, I would like to engage the mouse to give you a feel for like what this trip could look like. So let me engage the mouse. Give me a sec here. That'll work. Okay. So here we go. So we're gonna do this. I'm going to turn on the cursor. So little fun fact. I'm trying to determine whether I'm actually gonna fly straight to Toronto or whether I would fly to Buffalo first and then like rent a car and then go into Toronto that way. Currently, my plan is to fly into Buffalo and then come into Toronto this way. I will rent a car for sure because I need a car to do a lot of this. So part one of my decision making is, Thursday, the 14th. We would either be going right to Toronto straight away or we'd be taking a stop along the way. It seems like a perfect day to go to Niagara Falls. Like, I've never been. Like, it would be really cool. And crossing over would be a big barrier. So, like, getting into the Great White North is going to be really cool. Roll on over, see the falls, check it out, Stuart says, when is this trip happening? The plan is to do it in mid-August. So August 14th would be the first day of the trip. Technically, I would fly the night before, but it'd be an overnight. So realistically, the first day would be the 14th. And then I'd be there from the 14th through the 21st. So that's not in Toronto that whole time, but I'll be in different spots during that trip. So that's the plan. So there you go. And I'm there because I'm there to see the Voice Unmuted EP release party. So Stuart, if you happen to be free that weekend, like I would definitely love to see you there in Toronto, like on Saturday or Friday or whenever. Like it'd be really fun. Aaron says, I've seen Niagara from the US side, but I've heard the Canadian side is better. Yes, I've heard that too. It's rather interesting. I would love to spend 365 days in the PNW. Listen, I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't have a problem. I would love that too. Like, it'd be really fun. Pacific Northwest is amazing. I first saw Oregon like 10 years ago. I took a long road trip, went to Oregon. Oregon was awesome. And then like 3 years ago, I had my first trip to Seattle. I met Justin and Evelyn there. I think that's the first time I met Aaron too, I think. Yeah. First time we saw each other in person. And then also, no, I don't think, well, like, now I gotta think, was that the first time I saw Rashi in person? I mean, maybe. But then obviously from that and a whole lot of other people, like, Pinball and Ifat, and on and on and on. Rather, so many people. Let me see. So JevCon should just be all summer, right? Would just love to spend the whole summer in the PNW. I mean, if I could work from there, I think probably works out fine, yeah. Jamin, I think you're onto something. Let me see. Rothgar says, if you want to know more, it is known as the digital nomad visa. It is good for up to 6 months. That is really cool. Aaron says, the only people I had met IRL before the first JevCon was Jev themselves. Right, I remember that. Yeah, because I think Jev were in your neck of the woods for a bit. That's right. Because I went to JevCon before I went to TwitchCon. So that's rather interesting. There's a whole lot I can say. There's a whole lot of stories there that come from that. But back on topic. So the plan at the moment is just to go to Buffalo and then either check out Niagara Falls day one, or we go the other way and go to Carlo Land in Syracuse for day one. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to play that. But I think it would be more efficient to go this way first. But, and the obvious reason to do that is because then you're not backtracking that way. So I guess that's what you could do. And then on the night of the 14th, Josh Turk has a show in Toronto, downtown, like around here. So it'd be great to see him again. I haven't seen him in a minute. I think the last time I saw him was actually in person. The last time I saw him was definitely the OC Fair way back in 2021. So yeah, I haven't even seen him in person since then. So it's been a while. It'd be good to see him do a show. So then we're in Toronto for several days, from Thursday all the way through Sunday. And then Monday, E-Flat and I are going to be travel buddies for a lot of that time. That's the plan anyway. And then so E-Flat will head on back on Monday at some point. And then as he does that, I will be heading towards, where is it? Ottawa, right over here, 4-hour drive. Can you see it? Okay, cool. So there's Ottawa. And then that's where I'll meet new people. Like, hopefully we'll see Jomsy. Jomsy and I are talking about going and doing stuff there. So I might be there for a couple days. And so I think either late Tuesday or early Wednesday. But I'm thinking it's probably late Tuesday. No, I'm thinking early Wednesday. Because like Tuesday night, the 19th, there might be some open mic stuff going on. So the next day, early in the morning, I would drive on over. It's about a 3-hour drive from here to Syracuse. Like, oh, hey, Pinball, what's going on? It's good to see you. Welcome, Pinball. I'm showing people this trip I tentatively have planned out for mid-August. So we're starting in Buffalo. I'm not really spending any time in Buffalo, just where I'm landing, but renting a car, Niagara Falls in the morning of the 14th, then rolling around, and then going to Toronto, and then we're in Toronto for a little while. The meat of that, the biggest thing we're gonna do is like Voice Unmuted's release party on Saturday, but there's gonna be stuff before that. I'm organizing my own meetup on Friday the 15th, and then there's a Blue Jays game on Sunday the 17th, which some people have discussed like they want to do. That would be kind of fun too. And then there's a lot of stuff in between, like a whole lot of stuff in the middle. So yeah, that's gonna be really great. And I am excited to have a trip. Like Ryan and I've been talking out like what we could do to like the carpool to places. Like it's gonna be really fun. So I was glad to offer some accommodations to Ryan as a thank you to like being a travel buddy. And he also was appreciative of like the car, which I'm gonna be renting. So it'll be a good time. Rothgar says if you have the time, take Highway 7 from Toronto to Ottawa. It's more seen. Ooh, I see it there. Yeah. It might be the way to go, actually. Yeah, because like, depending on what time of day I'm heading out there, it could be really fun. So, thanks for the advice. It's a good idea. So yeah, so Monday at some point I will be driving here. Ryan will be heading back to back home, and I'll be in Ottawa for a day or two, more or less, and then. I think Wednesday is when Wednesday? I'm thinking Wednesday, yeah. We'll drive on down to Syracuse, right down this way. It's only a 3-hour drive, so I feel like if I start early in the morning, it'd be good. And I'm kind of be there. I've still got like a solid like day plus there. I feel like that would still work out fine. So the decision I'm still trying to determine is like, am I doing Ottawa for 2 days, or am I doing Ottawa for 1 day or a day and a half, and then like maybe the end of like the evening would be my drive down to Syracuse. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided that yet, but there'd still be enough time to do everything that way though. So I don't think it'd be too much of a problem. So like, should be solid. That's something I could talk to Carlo about too, because I just got to figure out what Carlo's availability is about that time. So it'd be fun to suss out. There's actually a number of things I want to do in Syracuse. Like, it's one. Jake Scrub and Gog, like I've wanted to go forever. Like it seems like a really fun spot. I want to go find Bork Avenue. Let me show you where that is. So there's a Bork Avenue in Rome, New York. Right here is this little street. Bork Avenue. There's actually a Bork Avenue. And you can see the street that says Bork Avenue. One of our friends, Hopscal, has been to Bork Avenue and even took a photo from there. Oh my god, I would live for it. I literally want, this is a big part of the trip for me. Like, for real. Like, this is what I'm genuinely gonna go out of my way just to see this. Like, it would be unbelievable. If I was to steal a sign, I would be very tempted to steal a sign. I gotta get a photo there. I just kidding, maybe. Right. There better be a photo taken. We have to do a photo on the sign. I agree. So yeah, that's totally in the plans. Like, I want to do this. I don't know how far this is from Carlo. I don't know how far this is from other folks in Syracuse, specifically Joe over in Syracuse. Like, I will reach out to Joe too and just see, like, Joe, listen, like, there's a Bork Avenue, like, not too far from you. Like, you want to go do a photo? And believe it or not, you might go for it. So we'll reach out. We'll see. IRL Bork Fest. For real. It'd be amazing. Maybe I should do a stream from there. Just a 2-hour stream from Bork Avenue. Oh my god. That's so good. So let me see. How does that look as far as the drive? It can be done. Yeah, it can definitely be done. You pretty much should just divert maybe about here. It says like Utica, Rome. Yeah, that's not too bad. You could do it. You could do it. Okay. I'm definitely gonna see if Carla wants to do this. Like, just, would you like to engage in the silliness with me? Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking that's probably Wednesday. We can just go for it in Bork Avenue. Have a great time. Like, it'd be so good. It'd be so fun. And then we'll just paint up the town in Syracuse. Eats, chats, gigs. Who knows? Like, it'll be a really fun day. So there you go. So like, that's the plan. So you got Niagara Falls, maybe. I mean, I'd probably be there. I don't know. How long does most people spend in Niagara Falls? Like, maybe about an hour. I don't know. I'm not actually sure, but it'd be a good place to start. Roll our way over here. Toronto for several days, and then Ottawa for 1 or 2 days, and then down to central New York, where all this excitement is happening. It's pretty cool. There's definitely a lot of great food in Syracuse. True story. Like, the wings are great, I hear. Like, I know pizza's good. I know that they do a lot of cool stuff down there in Syracuse. Like, it's gonna be good times. There's a Bork Lane in Oregon, Nighty? Oh my gosh, I might go back to Oregon then. Yeah. You wanna go, Nighty? Like, you wanna go? How far would that be from Seattle, by the way? I wonder if we can convince Jeff to, like, just jump on and join us. I need to see this. Bork Lane. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, hold on. Where am I now? Oh, that's in LA. What am I doing? Okay, let me go copy this link from... Copy this link. Where'd that go? Milton, Freewater, Oregon. Okay. Okay. So here's Milton, Freewater, Oregon. Okay. So we are looking for a Bork Lane. 856-627. Bork Lane. Bork Lane! Wait, there's a Bork Lane in LA. You haven't been there. It's not in LA. It's in Oregon. I mistyped it like earlier. If you want to take what's possibly the lowest volume border crossing back into the U.S., you should take the ferry from Wolf Island near Kingston to New York. Oh, neat. That's cool. Can you put the car on the ferry? Guess I know that some of them you can. Wisconsin and South Dakota both have Bork roads. Bork Lane's so small, I know. It's that you see it, you miss, blink and you miss it. So there it is. So let's see. How far is that? Where is that in the where is that relative to anything else? It's the same distance from Portland and Seattle. So like the distance from Seattle, Washington. Let's just go with Tacoma just for point of reference because I think it'd be because I believe they'd be coming from the southern side anyway. So, it's a 4-hour and 26-minute drive to Bork Lane from Tacoma, Washington, and from Portland, it would be a 3-hour and 48-minute drive. It's a long drive. There's a Bork Avenue in Hacienda Heights? Wait, what? Rohomo and J-Man have both discovered... Okay, we gotta find this. That's very, very close to where we live, to where I live, for sure. I can make this! Yeah, there's LA. Maybe I'd go all the way around here, though. But... Wow. I mean, probably not, like, this week, but at some point during the year, I'd love to go check this out. Yeah! Maybe it's like a new housing development or something. This is pretty cool. Let's see. Maybe not new, I guess. Dude, I need to move here. Do I get to Bork Avenue? There it is. Aaron says Davey needs to go on a Bork road trip. I really do. Like, I'm like, this is a mission now. Rothgar says, yes, it's a car ferry. It's like a 6-minute crossing. Is it really? Wow. Let me go back to that map. I want to take a look at that. Let me go scroll up here. So Wolf Island. Okay. Let's see where that is. Oh dear, I didn't do this right. I must have typed in the wrong file. Wolf. Okay, there, that. Okay, now whereabouts am I looking at? Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. It might be a little bit of an adventure getting to that, but I think it would work, yeah. I think what I do is I would take, like, which route? I'm guessing Route 15. Is that what this is? So, yeah, maybe, like, we go route... No, 417, 715. Something like that. That would get me to the Wolf Island ferry. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't know if there's like a tunnel or something to get here, but there's the ferry, yeah. And then you just take this ferry from here. And then you're here. In New York. And then, yeah, it's not too bad. We just go right to Bork Avenue from there. This is great. Yeah, the Bork tour seems like a real thing. I think it should definitely happen. Rothgar says, it's a little out of your way, but it may be worth doing. Yeah. Those are fun for sure. All I know is how to travel to 7 bridges Königsberg, says Rothgar. There is a ferry from Kingston, then another to New York. Okay. Pretty cool. Well, y'all, this is really fun. That's what I'm hoping to do in mid-August. I have people to talk to about this potential thing. But I do want to mention one more thing before we go. We do have a new interview coming up in at the end of June, and it's our good pal, Cass the Human. Cass the Human will be with us towards the end of the month. It's right before a karaoke show. So on Wednesday the 25th, we'll be hanging out with Cass the Human. Karaoke on the 26th here on the Sandwich Show, and way before that, this Monday, we will be on Discord showing The Princess Bride. So check it out, y'all. It should be really fun. Broadcast says the ferry from Kingston is free, but the ferry... Oh, no, never mind. So I think that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's really great to see everybody. Rahoma says, anybody want a peanut? Oh, man. What are you gonna do with all those extra peanuts, circus peanuts, Rahomo? That's crazy. It's like Amazon knew it's like Amazon knew about us. It's like they know. That's kind of nuts. Aaron with a flat no. It's just, I pity your situation, my friend. Yeah, no. I should refresh this before I. Let me see. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think we should do this. Let me just double check and see who else is on though before I do this. Let me see. Do. Oh, never mind. I'll pivot. We have choices. Let me see. Where are we going then? I mean, we could get really random. Yes, we could. Wait, what? Well, that's very random. That also explains why they're on at this time at this hour. So maybe we should do it. Now, normally I wouldn't. Rating IRL gigs is like, yeah, like no one's ever gonna read the chat. But when you rate someone who streams IRL, very different situation. So I think we're gonna go rate a good friend of ours. We're gonna rate an old friend of ours. I've not heard from. Obviously, we've not chatted with each other in a while. But I would like to go raid our good friend April Anonymous, who I've mentioned April several times already on previous streams. Like they just recently got partner, and the thumbnail is April A on what looks like Santa Monica Pier, which is like which is very much in the neighborhood of very much in my neighborhood. So let's go raid April A and say hello and see how April's West Coast adventure is going. Normally April's in New York, so this is most definitely a change of pace for what they're doing. Yeah, and then go raid them all up, right? Like totally. Like I could definitely make the attempt. But thank you, Annie. Thank you, Rahomo. Thank you, Aaron, J-Man, Rothgar, and Salad, and it's all right, Aaron. It's all good. It's all good. Big shout, thanks to the mods, Aaron and Rahomo and King. Y'all, it's great to see you all again. Have a good rest of your weekend. I will be back here. I think it is gonna be Wednesday, but I'm gonna double check. I might jump in for like something else in between, but I believe Wednesday will be our next stream for sure. So maybe pop up on Monday. No, it can't do a pop up on Monday. That makes sense. So Wednesday night, be there for the Candy Cup Championship Wednesday night, and it should be really fun. Like, so we'll see. Okay, we're gonna raid April. Hopefully April's still going by the time we get there. And copy those raid calls. Thanks for putting those in, Aaron. It'll be fun. Yeah, they've been on for a while. I don't know if this is... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure this is the Santa Monica Pier, but it's up here. And it definitely looks like they're in LA. So, okay, copy the raid calls. Enjoy. Have a good rest of your night. Go follow April if you've not already. It's a really cool hang. Like, go check it out. So we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, I am very not the one that got them in. Oh, did Romo do? Oh, no, all good. But thank you so much. Y'all take care. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. It's been lovely to hang out with you again. And congrats to those candies who advanced. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Jordy. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Very good to see you. All right, let's start the raid. Bye, E-Room. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Thank you, E-Room. Thank you, Kat, for the raids earlier tonight. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Take care, friends. just in case I forget, Aoife Northgard too. It's great to hang out with you again. Bye, everyone. I'm struggling to say goodbye. I don't want to go, but we should go. Good night, everybody.